Okay, I have something fun to share that involves 14 cards. And from what I remember, I really haven't done much in terms of card effects with 14 cards. But what I've discovered is 14 is actually a lucky number for the simple reason that it's equal to 7 plus 7. And 7 is clearly a lucky number. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean here. So as you can see, I have pairs of cards whose values add to 14. And so if you were here, you could tell me how to gather these. So we can just kind of randomly gather these up. That'd be fine. Now from here, I perform what's called a mange, over-under, or you can perform an under-over. Either one's just fine. Now the hope is that if we deal out the cards into two piles, your luck is such that the top cards will add to 14. Okay, so let's see how. And so you could actually do all of the dealing as a spectator. Oh, that's 19. A little too big. Okay, how should we stack these? Left on right? Okay, let's try that again. Quickly here. So you had too large of a sum last time. Oh, still the same. 18. Oh, it's too big. Maybe we'll do it one more time. That gives you 3 attempts, I guess. How did you do? Oh, 11. Well, it's not 14. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is we'll go ahead and just deal them out one more time. Now we're going to try something a little different. Okay, cards are kind of starting to stick here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the top cards and switch their positions. Kind of a funny thing to do. Set that one up there for now. And so we're going to test whether or not you're lucky. So are you lucky or not? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Yes, you are. Check that out. You got a sum of 14. Very, very good. Let's try this one. Are you lucky? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, you are. Check that out. Queen is a 12 plus 2 is 14. Okay, very good. Now you could stop here in the performance, but if you want to go a little bit further, what you can do is take these cards right here and set out the top 2, kind of like that. Let me just set these in the middle. And then the bottom, just kind of spread them out. Trying not to go off the camera view too much, so I apologize for that. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay. And then you take the other packet, push off the top cards like that, and then you just move those across, flip these and move those across. And let's see how you did. Is your luck like amazingly perfect? Did we get 14 here? Oh, we did indeed. What about here? Woo! We got 14. There's just no way this, 11 and 3 is 14. Now for this to be 14, it has to be the other 7. And it is. Oh, wow. And then 6. How did you do that? You really are quite the lucky person, or the number 14 is lucky. This effect will work for you every time if you just do what I did, and you can have the spectator decide, do you stack left on right, right on left? And at the very beginning, when we had them do the left-right deal and then check the top cards, I can tell you now, those will never, ever, ever, for all eternity, add up to 14. So they can do that until they're tired. And then you just go into the second half of the routine, which I showed you, and you'll be able to not only nail 2 of the pairs, but with the ending I've shown you here, you'll be able to match up all of the pairs. And this is without seeing all of the faces of the cards. Okay. So anyway, I thought I'd share this with you. Now, if you like this kind of effect, it is kind of like a Max Maven-like effect. And I have a whole playlist of what I call Max Maven Inspired Card Effects. and I think you'll love his. He does similar things to this with amazing finales. He was a veritable genius. So take a look at that playlist. I think you'll enjoy it. And take a look at other videos on the Absolute Math Magic channel.